Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are doing well. Look on the screen. Oh, a nice house. Oh, yes. Listen, we got to have this conversation. Ladies, I keep saying be selfish. Here is a good reason why we need to we need more women to understand. Don't keep on giving what you're not getting. Let's go ahead and get to it. We're going to talk about Dusty Dan, the inheritance man. Okay, so Dusty Dan, he received an inheritance, a house, sold the house, which he had an apartment. Okay, had an apartment, sold the house. Now they've moved more close to the city. He wants to be where things are happening, where you can like go out to a nightclub, restaurants, and not drive an hour and a half one way. So he's like, hey, got the inheritance, gonna go ahead and sell the house, got a new place here. I think, not that it matters, I think they're renting, not buying. But anyway, so of course the girlfriend comes along with him. All right. Okay, great. So now they have moved to a new city. Again, before they were in really like what I would, it's basically kind of like on the outskirts of town, so a little rural. You know what I mean? Not many choice of nightclubs and entertainment life. So I get it. You want to kind of get something going. I get it. Fine. Me, yo, I would have made a different decision, but yo, it's not my inheritance. So as they have moved to this different location, he's now kind of noticing, oh wow, a lot of the girls here, a lot of these ladies, they're wearing like Lululemon. Now his girlfriend is a working chick. Um, Lululemon, as you know, is not cheap. I'm gonna be honest with you. That when I Lululemon, unless I bought baseball caps. Those are like what $38. Huh? But when it comes to like the attire, no, that's when get your man's card out for that one. I'm not paying $110. I mean, the pants were cute, but just not out of my pocket. I can be frugal sometimes, and that's wise. Anyway, so now he's noticing how some of the girls are wearing Lululemon. Oh, and he says that they're wearing, I guess he noticed a lady wearing some certain kind of dress. And his girlfriend, she doesn't wear, she doesn't like dresses that much. I get it. Hey, she's a leggings, t-shirt chick. Hey, I get it. And with her job, she doesn't have to dress really professional. So she still works. I'm not for sure. I think he quit his job because it was, in that little small area. So yeah, he's quit his job and he's got the inheritance. So they moved to the city, closer in. Now he's saying to her how all of a sudden he's noticing these ladies wearing Lululemon. They've got these certain kind of dresses on, and he would like to see her in those dresses. So he wants a whole new wardrobe. My thing is, and it's very simple. You pull out your wallet. Just like when you go in someplace, it could be in a black tie affair or something, anything. Or sometimes just going shopping as a couple. You may try on, hey, what about this dress? Try on some dresses. And he's like, oh, yeah, I really like that one. Or you may say, you know what? I want a backup dress in case something goes wrong. You know what I'm saying? So you end up two dresses. You're picking out fun shopping as a couple, and the guy pays the bill. So he's won all these changes. Oh, now she's not getting her mani and pedicures enough. So mani and pedi need to get those more frequent, and now we need a wardrobe change. So my thing is very simple. You need to go ahead and come off her an allowance. Oh, now he can afford it, but he's not doing that. He can afford it. He's not doing that. They've been together for a couple of years. Again, they live together. And I thought to myself, so where does he expect her to find the money to make these changes? He made a comment about her hair. So you want a whole new makeover. Who's paying for it? She can't afford it. Even if she could, ladies, that would be my cue. I would do a makeover and try to do a makeover man and be by myself. It's no, because here's the thing. He's doing a comparison that lets you know he's trying to up his game. These women have more money in this area from where they came from. So don't. I think it's very foolish. I didn't say it to her because it's not my place. Don't know them like that. This is just kind of meeting somebody, and you're like, oh, okay, and he's doing most of the talking, so it's not my place. But I'll say one thing. I just give her the eye, like, and she looking at you. You figure it out. Don't give what you're not getting. If you got to keep on spending your money to please a man, you got to keep on all this stuff. What's in it for you? And I don't want to hear about no bedroom action. You can get that anywhere. What's in it for you? And it might be dangerous, but seriously, what's in it for you? What are you getting? See, this is how I see it. When you're sitting up here, we got these 3 and 4 year relationships, honey. If you don't have a ring and you're not getting what you want and you're not getting the princess treatment, and you can forget, because she wants a ring, obviously by some of the things she said. Well, you can just forget that, because if he's not coming out on small things, outfits, you can pretty much forget it. But don't be surprised. That same kind of dude, one of those chicks, give his little fugly, funny built feet some attention. Oh, trust me, he gonna go. He'll try to upgrade. See, that little money's in his pocket. Don't even think. If a man is being stingy with you, don't think, oh, that's just the way he is. No, it might be a certain one come along. He might open up that wallet. Don't give what you're not getting. Women so quick. Oh, I can time somebody approach. I got a man. I got a man. Let me tell you something. Two things. If you're not getting what you want and you don't have a ring, know what that tells me? It tells me one thing. Still single. We live together. Are you getting what you want out of this? You want a committed relationship? You want to get married? You want a ring? So he hasn't done either two. You're not getting what you want. You're not getting a ring. Guess what? Says to me one thing. Still single. Stop giving what you're not getting. I have heard this for so long, and I've seen it, and I've had women tell me this. I have heard and seen it. From the sisters to black women, Hispanic women, Caucasian women, it's all the same thing. Oh, and I'm trying to, show him. Well, he's never had, and let me guess, you're gonna be the one to surprise. You're gonna show him the way. Yeah, it doesn't work. They're gonna end up showing you. You don't have to live the experience. You can sometimes listen and learn from other people and see, oh, a common denominator. If you got to go through all these changes, all these hoops, what's he doing to help you? If he wants a makeover, he can pay for it. See, a man can still have money, but will get with you, he gets real funny. He can Larry Lynn pockets. I thought about it. Then what? Give her an allowance to make this happen. No, I'm afraid she's made this trek from a new city, moving in with him. If a new chick comes along, you, and I think they might be renting that house, but a new chick comes along, that the lease is in his name. Yes, as I understand, I do. Yeah, because he did say that later. Okay, so yeah, they're leasing a house. Um, and he was saying, I guess he leased it out while she was working. He found it, and then they moved in. So I'm like, well, normally I'm assuming, I thought both names had to be on the lease, but whatever the heck. Yes, because he quit his job. So he's the one that found the place. He's the one that signed the lease on it, yada, yada, yada. But I just assumed that both the names were on it. So here's the whole thing. Even though with a lease, if her name is not on it, you pretty much be out. Don't put yourself in a position you misdo for now. Or and it's the same thing for men. He'll do for now until they find the man that they want. It's versatile. Don't give what you're not getting. I can see Dusty Dan, and I've never been to the city where they're from, that little area. But man, I said, wow, he seems really excited. I can see Dusty Dan might be a change him up man. It's like he's setting the boundaries. He needs her to meet this criteria. She's not getting an allowance for it. If he's paying the bills for that place, if I were her, honey, you need to work and save as much money as you can. Work, I don't know the details of their finances, as far as like who's paying for what have you. Work and save as much money as you can. Peep gang was he's trying to run it. So you stand there with him, work and save your money as much as you can. Save your money as much as you can. You want to buy a little outfit in there every now and then for yourself, do it. Put you first. Because, see, this is how it can work for her. You weren't committed, and that's well, I guess they say they're committed, yeah, but they've been together for some years. She said a couple of years. Money can change people. Been together for a couple of years. He has not sold a house, has not polated that house to another property. He might rent, and just go through that money. Hasn't found a new job. So make it work for you. It can work for her. Put yourself first. Work and stack as much of your money as you can. Again, you want a ring, you don't have it. Guess what? That tells me one thing. You don't have a ring. Oh, still single? We live together. Do you have a ring? Still single? Keep your options open. It's a new town. You got a whole lot of people. You have a lot of older men. You trust me, honey, it's old money in that town. You can best believe that it's old money in that town. I see it every day. It's old money in that town. You need to know where to go. You don't have a ring, tells me one thing, still single. He could have definitely bought a ring by now. Why? I mean, you got an inheritance. Got an inheritance. So let me know what you all think. It's time for women of all nationalities, and I say it specifically to black women because black women got this. We've been taught to just give, sacrifice for your man. Oh, I know it's a struggle. You got to pay for that. That's played out. It didn't work for great grandmama, your mama, grandma. It's out. It's a new day, and where has it gotten you? The seed of poverty D runs deep. The mammy biscuits, we're choking on them right now. That's why so many women are sitting up here homeless with their children, homeless with their kids. Put you first. Well, he wants to have a big family. And who's paying for this big family? If you're doing 50-50 on a big family, okay, what happens when you get sick? I'm assuming the man can pick up the rest. If not, no. Big family. What is that what you want, though? Because don't forget, when things go bust, you'll be left with the kids. It'll be you and your big family, and he can just walk off, maybe pay alimony, child support, a whole new life. The main responsibility is going to be on women. Take care of you. Be selfish. All women might want to be selfish. If not now, when? So then I thought, wow, he really has nerve. What you want? What about what she wants? Again, if one of those chicks see roly poly and just bat an eye at him, give him the time of day. Oh, trust me. He might book a flight, child, there at the Four Seasons. Shopping sprees, trips, everything. Be selfish. It needs to serve your interest. It does. If it's putting a deficit in your purse, your wallet, your brokerage account, your checking account, your savings account, if it's putting a deficit in your heart, your self-esteem, it's time to rethink things. If it's putting a deficit in your heart, your self-esteem putting you down, it's time to move around. So this here, her moving to town, people might say, oh, she's going to move with him. Well, I think, that right there, she's already in the new place. But yeah, use it to your advantage. Save your money. Again, the way I see it with her, if I were her, And you can kind of tell, I'm like, okay, so this chick doesn't seem happy, new couple, just kind of met them, honestly. Honey, you got options. You work, but you have a whole nother place here. You don't have a ring. That tells me one thing. It's not hard to go buy one. It doesn't have to be the most expensive ring. But you don't have a ring. It tells me one thing. Still single. Women need to be selfish. All this I'm gonna hold on and sacrifice for my man. We've been together too long, but are you happy? Does it serve your interest? If you're taking care of yourself in every way, I mean, what's in it for you? It's time to be selfish. Why? As I said before, said again. Why? Because the men already are. And I'm out.